It's time to stop hiding and start living. Hey, this is John, your Mindset Moto guy, coming to you with your daily upshift ride. So, hiding. We're hiding. We don't even realize we're hiding. We are hiding underneath a thing called our mistaken identity. I've talked to you in the past about this bad passenger in your mind that is affecting your ability to ride your motorcycle and stay balanced and, ride through your life in a real balanced and controlled way. And this bad passenger just keeps on tripping you up and making things way more challenging than necessary. And I don't mean it's actually a person is a bad passenger. This is something, this identity that's kind of your alter ego that's been created inside your mind, and you don't even realize it. And it's a problem because it's running the show, and it's the reason that you and I spent a lot of time feeling like we weren't enough. We didn't have, we didn't know what we wanted to do. We had no purpose. We had all these issues, and we were trying to figure out, hey, what the heck is wrong with me, and why don't I do this, or why can't I do that? And it turns out there's nothing wrong with you at all. That's why you've never gotten an answer if you've asked that question of yourself. There's nothing wrong at all. You just have this dang mistaken identity that's moved in and taken over. Probably started out when you were a kid. As things happened in your life, a lot of people have some issues when they're younger that really set them on a different course than they should be on, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever. And all these things pile up, and suddenly you don't even realize that you are now this different, living this different person, almost living a lie. It's not really a lie, it's just a deception of your own, of this own mistaken identity. And it happens over time usually. Sometimes it can happen in a very sudden way from something traumatic, but a lot of times it can happen over time. Think about if you've ever driven somebody's car and their brakes are soft. You step on the pedal and the brakes go to the floor. You're like, oh my God, how do you drive this thing? It's terrible. It's got no brakes. And they say, what do you mean? And they don't have a clue. They've been driving it every day to work and all over the place, and they haven't noticed because it happened very gradually. You get in it. You haven't driven it ever or in a long time, and your standard is a car with brakes, and you step on the pedal, and it's just terrible. And that's it. So sometimes this happens years and years, and we don't even realize what's going on, what's happened to us. And, it's a real problem because it's holding a lot of people back, and myself included. It held me back for a long time. And you know what? I'm done with it. I've had enough with it. I've learned what it means, how it does. I've done the work, and it's actually a lot more simple than you think. It's not. It's easy. It takes some work, but the concept is. And I get on here and share the message. My mentor friend Doug Dane has been helping me, guiding me through this process, and he's putting on a program that starts next week, and I have the honor of helping and which is amazing. He is just absolute master at all this stuff. He's got really crazy background as a child growing up, worked through and is doing incredible dreams and aspirations that he's had. If that sounds interesting in any way, shape, or form, or you're having struggles with anything, whether it's your mind, your body, your work, your relation, whatever, reach out to me. I'd love to get on a call with you and just see if there's anything that I can offer, or see anything that can help you out. Maybe this is something that could help you. Maybe it's not necessarily the right thing. There are other options, but it's something that I really feel strongly about, and it's really changed my life. Amazing, awesome way. And find me if you're here, leave a comment. To fill you in one-on-one, where it's a lot easier to get into a little more detail. With that, have an amazing day. I'm going to have an amazing the rest of the way home, and see you later. Ciao.